Leos gather close, this is your sun. Tracy Brown life, feel the love intertwine. You're the sun, burning bright in the sky. With every step that you take, you fly high. A creative force, a spirit untamed. In the warmth of your glow, we all feel the same. Your story unfolds. Tracy Brown's here with treasures untold. Each moment you rise, a spark in the dark. With the courage to dream, you light up the park. Every dream you chase, every wish you claim. In this cosmic dance, we all feel your flame. So take a breath, let the music flow. Embrace the love that we all know. Oh Leo, you shine, a beacon divine. In the heart of the night, your powers enshrined on the channel. Your story unfolds. Tracy Brown's here with treasures untold. This is your channel. Let the world know. With a heart full of dreams, let your spirit glow.
Hi, Leo. How are you today? And welcome to your March-April horoscope. Sorry I'm so late, but it's been a very, very difficult Mercury retrograde, and I've had to take care of the world through the retrograde. You all are breaking up and fighting and all kinds of crazy stuff, and it's been so hard. This has been one Mercury retrograde. It's been a lot. So I am behind and I apologize. But let's still see what's around you. What is around Leo for the month of March 28th through April 28th? All right. And it doesn't mean I'm not going to do another April reading. I'm just being fair to March. So let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Leos. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Leos are your children. They are your loves. They are your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. Ashe. All right, Leos. Oh, let me say hi to LaShawn. Hi, LaShawn. How you doing? Finally caught a live stream. How are you doing and how are you feeling? And yes, you're in a live stream, which I'm so happy to see you as well. All right. What is around Leos for the end of March through the end of April? Let's lower the screen. Oh, wait. I meant to do this. Hold on. No. Oh, save. Yes, that's what I meant to do. What a pretty purple, huh? All right, let's open you up. Um, what is around Leos for the month of end of March to end of April? First thing I'm getting is some sort of sacrifice, Leo. Some sort of sacrifice has to come before the ships could come in, right? So the next card is something good is coming, not without a bit of a sacrifice. So you spoiled Leos out there, you're gonna have to recognize what you're gonna have to do to get what you want. So, does it mean shutting your mouth? Does it mean being more disciplined, right? Because Leos are not disciplined people. We flow with the forest. We rule. We got so many other things to do rather than follow everybody else's rule. That's not. We can't do that. But can you? Can you make this sacrifice because something amazing is coming, and I don't want you to miss the opportunity, right? So it's not a big sacrifice either. It's kind of like, oh my God, I hate my job. I hate my job. Um, and you've been fucking up at your job, right? Because don't think Leos can be total fuck ups. Don't think. Um, Although we are the best, so don't sleep. But, and this is why I created a Leo channel, because when I brag about Leos, like other people get upset. So it's like, okay, so I'm just going to create a Leo channel for Leos. And so when I brag about Leos, it's only Leos that are supposed to be here, or cross watches who has, a relationship with a Leo. All right, I'm over my rant. Um, just make a bit of a sacrifice. Sometimes, Leo, sacrificing could be getting quiet and getting more observant. All right. Now, I don't know what the sacrifice could be. If I think for myself, Leo, I would think the sacrifice would have to be. I'm sorry, guys. Mosquitoes. I'm in the island, so mosquitoes are fighting my ankles. I would have to think my sacrifice would be um, maybe being more compliant, you know, especially in the workplace, maybe being more compliant instead of, a rebel without a cause. And I'm certainly willing to, fix my ugly ways to reap a benefit that would be advantageous to me if I just would change a little. Just as an example, Lord have mercy. Leo, what are you fighting? What in the world are you fighting? So let me tell you, whatever this is, even if you don't know what it is, it's the crevices of your change. But this isn't massive change. It is the crevices of your change. And you have an arsenal behind you. See this? These are weapons, right? And look at that stand she's taken. She's ready and she knows how to use every single one of those weapons, right? But notice the weapons have flowers on them. They're not like, what do you call those things? Mm, my memory's getting ridiculous now. They're not like swords or something like that, um, that you have to use aggressively, right? These weapons also could be mental agility. And notice how they're rooted in the ground. So you don't necessarily have to use all of these weapons. You just have to know that you got some weapons. So here's what I want to say to that in terms of the weapons. It could be a brain thing where you hear something, you hold on to it, right? You're just ready to use it if somebody bothers you. Like you hear something, you'd be like, oh, that's interesting. Huh. And you just check it back there. and you don't use it until someone bothers you. And then you're like, well, actually, and then it's like, hmm, like that's what a weapon can be, not an actual, like, I'm gonna fight you, bitch. That's not it. But it's like, check it, hold on to it, take it out and use it. So it feels like more mental, like packaging of arsenal that you can use if you have to. Your hands are no longer tied behind your back, so whatever you're going through, it's kind of over, right? You're transitioning to all of this being over. So my prayer for you, Leo, is that you get to see the road is not so bumpy anymore. Like, that's my prayer for you. Like, you know, oh my God, 2025 was horrible. Now 2026 is horrible. Like, don't say that. Because for you, Leo, 2026 is not horrible. And by June, the road that you go down, like people, not people, I don't mean it this way, it's a visualization. Like flowers will bow down to you. You know what I mean? Like people will get out your way. Years ago, when I was a kid, I was young. I didn't even make 22 yet. And my ex-husband, who's my ex-husband now, brought me a fur coat. That was very popular back in the day. And back in the day, he spent $3,000 on a beautiful, beautiful raccoon coat. I thought I wanted like a mink coat, but it was so much more expensive, like $7,000. And it just didn't seem worth it. And everybody kept saying, no, raccoon is appropriate for your age, right? And so ultimately, I settled on this raccoon coat. I think I have a picture somewhere in my son's baby album. The collar was just luxurious. And I had him, it's that's my name, Tracy Leona Brown. No one could tell me my shit didn't stink. And when I walked down the street, short as I am, people they used to, like, not like really like, who is she? But the energy that I was putting off, people used to be like moving out the way from me in a crowded New York City. And I never forgot that. And I always knew that was energy. And that's what I'm saying is your blessing. That all the strife that you've been going through, and don't get me wrong, Leo's been going through it. It's ending. Now, it's probably going to end at the April 28th point, right? But you just need to know there's not much you're gonna go to the airport and everybody's not gonna get on the plane. Your black ass gets on the plane. Your Puerto Rican ass, I didn't mean it that way. You know what I mean? Like your butt gets on the plane. Like it's gonna be like someone just said that to me. They were like, Tracy, I was the only one that got on the plane. I was like, lucky Leo. I don't even. She's an Aries. I got to see where her Leo is at. But the point I'm trying to make is blessings will happen to you like that. The road is going to be like, are you Leo? Like they're not going to say, but like, are you Leo? Come in, come in, get out the rain. You're going to be like me. Yeah, come in, come in. You know, can I just give you money? Like you're going to see. Watch your mental health. And I don't know why I said mental health over physical health, right? You're in the final stages of suffering. Final stages. You've been going through it. Nobody understands what you've been going through. You tend not to tell people anyway. You're tired. You're so tired. And I hear you. And God hears you. Not like I'm not comparing myself on the same level as God. I'm saying I understand because I'm a Leo. We have been going through it. But at the same token, God hears you. Okay? He does. And you got this. You always had it. So watch your mental health. Don't crack under pressure. It is the final stage. So whatever's coming that's ugly or whatever, I don't know what it could be, you have to take it on the chin because the blessings are also here simultaneously. And what looks like something bad is going to be like, wow, if that didn't happen, this wouldn't have happened. Hold tight, Leo. Watch your vehicle, okay? Some of you might have a need for a new vehicle, all right? In my mind, why do I want to cry, Leo? Why are you crying? What are you missing? What has exited and you can't like release it emotionally? Is it a person living or not living? Is it an animal? Like, what still gives you heartache? Because that's what this is. But again, I'm back to saying it's mental. Oh, let me put this down. Why am I putting this up? It's back to mental heartache. This is my mental. It's back to mental heartache. All right. You'll make it through, Leo. You will. All right. It's kind of like three different things that are like, ah, ah, Jesus Christ. Save me from the pain. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know I have my own personal stuff that is going on and trying to rock it, and it does work itself out. It does get better. The sun is here, Leo. Look at the opposite. Look at all this that you're going through. Please, please hold tight. The sun is here waiting to shine just on you. All right? Something familiar is coming through, Leo. Something familiar. Something that you wanted, something back home. Some of you may have to go back home. Something familiar. It's in my hopes and fears. It's ironic, though, that it's opposite my mental headspace. All right? So, do some of you need to go back home to save yourself from a mental disruption? Do some of you need to pack your bags and consider that something is just over and it's okay? It's okay. Some of you need to go back to your neighborhood, back to your home. All possibilities are available to you. And this falls in my hopes and fears. So, if you come from a toxic environment or toxic family, oh, I bet a rainbow is out. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Oh, that's a rainbow rain. Oh, it's so pretty. You okay, kitty? You okay? You see the rainbow? No? But do you love it? Do you love it, Mama? All right, stay there. Sorry, sorry, guys. I walk away for a rainbow. Final outcome. Look at this, Leo. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, Leo. Something amazing is coming through. And I'm just going to read it only because I want to and I'm tired. So I don't want to work my brain for anything good that's coming. Raring to go. There's a new life coming, Leo. Start of a new adventure, a new enterprise. You're going to need some energy. So for right now, rest up. You can't see it, and yet it's still coming. This is the element of fire, a turning point, new experiences, new beginnings. Be optimistic. Look forward, don't look behind. This is about virility. Sperm fertilizes the egg, an upsurge of your creative space. I think everyone should run into their creative space. There's enough room for everyone. And I personally have found new creators that are just my fab favorite now. Like they're political and they're funny, and somebody does something from their bathrobe, and I'm going to introduce them to my new fab favorites. Um, and they do it so cutely. Like I'm sitting there going, "Why didn't I think of that?" But it's starting over. The forces in motion has already been set. There is no turning back. It's about fertility for those that are wanting to get pregnant, fertility, conception, growth, procreation. It's about male potency for female or men. Like you got it in you. It is about sexual passion, child. Oh Lord. No, Leos, y'all got sexual passion by natural. Just imagine when somebody says, you know, there's more sexual passion coming through. You're going to be like, more? I'm exhausted, but I might as well take it. Put your ambitions into action because this is your lucky break. Success in a new venture, news of a birth or an announcement of a birth, definitely an important business communication. This is good news. Something big is about to start. So, if you're considering starting a business or an enterprise, please do it. You have enough energy, but I want you to start sleeping because things are going to get really busy. And this could be about a new job too. You are open to new interests. Something happens to stimulate your career. This is a time of initiation, invention, creativity, and this is for those that create, those that want to give birth. Like there's no obstacles right now. Again, Leo, you are leaving probably a year long strife year that you managed to survive. And how you did it, if it wasn't for God, I don't know. And so your prayers have been heard, they're getting answered. Go back to praying, but pray for your future now. You have to be like, this is what I want for my future. All right, let's see if we can get some love interest in here and see who I can bring up for you. All monies will get turned around just to add to the story. Yeah, you need to leave something. If you're dating a Leo, if you're dating a Leo woman that maybe had left you, she's back and she's willing to put in the effort. This is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries woman. I'm sorry. Anything legal will not go in your favor, will it? What is the legal? You Leos got some legal stuff out there? Um, maybe this is immigration. Maybe. Three of Pentacles is maybe doing a lot of research. If there's a legal situation, do your research. You can come out on top if you do some research and have some different discoveries. Don't believe the end result that you think is the end. Like, for instance, let's say it's a custody battle and the battle goes against you. File an appeal, right? Um, let's say it's child support and the person that you're dealing with is lying about their finances. Get an investigator, like do your research, and you could turn justice like this in the future. So you might be devastated over some legal answer that you will get. Now, this is really important. This doesn't have to happen. So if justice hasn't shown up yet and you have a case coming in May or June, you might want to postpone it until you get more information where you could win. Perfect example of getting more information when I was getting not a divorce yet. I don't think it was getting divorced. It was child support. For some reason, when I separated from my husband, I took his last pay stub, which showed his year of his finances, YTD, year to date. And so I took the last pay stub, and when I moved out, I held on to it. Well, it turns out he was paying for the babysitter, which was $50 a week, was $200 a month. And I asked him, I said, could I have $25 more? Because it turns out it's very difficult to take care of a baby by yourself. And he goes, well, you wanted this, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, I get it, but I still need more money. Like, it's not me that's suffering. I want to feed the baby or get diapers or something. He was like, no. And I was like, oh, now I got to take him to court. Well, I go to court in Jersey, and Jersey has a very sophisticated, stringent network of making sure that men and women pay their child support. I did not know that. So I go to file, and the clerk tells me, oh, we are aggressive. And back in the day, they would tell men, like, hey, you have a free VCR. They would show up for the VCR, the free VCR, and then they would get arrested. So they're stupid, right? But because Jersey was so aggressive in that way, they just didn't take any shit. The day of the court, the woman looks at something that he showed her in terms of a salary. And she kind of looked at me. That's why you gotta like read the signs, sometimes get quiet. She kind of looked at me and she was like, you guys need to settle this out of court. Come up with a settlement. So because they forced us to come up with a settlement, this was before mediation. Y'all get blessings with mediation and bullshit. We never got this, right? We were our own mediators. And so they went through everybody in court, and everybody was coming out with, all right, well, I got $100. And I was like, okay, 100. I guess, I was asking for 25, 100. And the woman said, she kind of like looked at me like, settle this. And then she looked at him, and it was like emphatic. When she did that, I realized the ball was in my pocket. So then I said to him, how about $600 a month? And he cussed me out, called me all kinds of bitches in front of people. And I was like, wow. So I just stayed quiet. I didn't yell back at him because, I don't know, I figured I was going to walk away with $100. So I didn't want to waste the energy with him calling me a bitch. I figured he's upset. What happened was when we got to the judge is just about to rule based upon the paperwork he gave the judge. And I said, Judge, can I show you something? And he said, Yes. I said, This is what he made. This was in March. I said, This is what he made in December, year to date. So the bailiff takes it, gives it to the judge. The judge reads it, looks up at him, and he says, Why is she showing me this when you showed me this? And so my ex husband looked at the paperwork. Clearly, it was from his job. All they have to do is call and verify. And the judge said that to him. I will call your job right now. And he said, That is what I make. He said, But judge, I don't make that unless I get a bonus. And what you're looking at is a bonus at the end of the year. And the judge said, You know, bonuses are income. So with that, the judge ruled. The judge gave me $565 in child support, not child support, $565 in babysitting fees. Child support was, I got $2,000, so was it 1,300? It was like close to like 1895 a month. A month. It was so large. Back in the day, we were talking 36 years ago. Now, I tell you that story because I'm long winded and it's all about me. Leo, I am. See this that's in the past? See the tower? There might be a judgment that you get that is totally unfair. File an appeal. Do your research and turn this around so that it's positive and the tower belongs to the other person. All right? If anybody's going after a water sign man, I like him. I don't think he has enough money, but I think he could be the star in your life. Fire sign woman, I think she's foreign or coming across like, 2,000 miles. I don't think she has enough money, or is she worried about money? Yes, but she's still good for you, Leo. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries woman. There's an air sign here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You do not know this person. This person comes completely out of the blue, but you are going to love the fierce energy that she shows up with. All right. Money is one of your biggest contentions, but you're going to have a choice concerning money. You could be completely wealthy, or you could work hard and have a creative space. Choose wisely. Remember, money is not everything. Being happy is. For some of you, there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man that's going to show up. He too kind of shows up like your knight in shiny armor. He's a game changer. I don't like this hermit though. Hermit is covering up something, but whatever he's covering up, it can't stay. He's thawing out. And for you, he might thaw out. All right. There is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries man that's coming through. You're kind of on the fence with him. I don't know if he's coming with enough money, but he does have a working penis, and you do like that. But I don't know it's enough. All righty now. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man, if there's a choice between a man and a woman, I don't know, they both make you feel good, right? But if there is a choice, technically I would say choose the woman, but the man is next to the Empress. So him making you feel like she would feel. So I don't know. I think this is going to come down to who you like better. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman. But there's victory in finances and money, especially if there's a child involved. Also, if you have a child that's in acting or modeling and they're starting to complain, go ahead and pull them out. It's not that big of a deal. The person might be a very good actor or actress, but listen to the complaints, okay? Some of you have a choice. Please do not self sabotage. Here's the Earth sign woman again. And again, I kind of do like her for you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman. Some of you are going to wind up meeting the love of your life at work. Um, it is what it is. And, somebody said to me recently, they're like, we, we work together. And I was like, no, we don't. And it really upset me. It really upset me. You're either going to figure out that you like me or you don't. And if you don't, walk away. But I'm not playing this game. Oh, people say you shouldn't work together. You're right. You shouldn't work together. We don't work together. So what game are you playing? Anywho, I just dropped it because I just don't have, at my age, I don't have time. You either be right and not be a 20-year-old version of you, be right, or just get away from me. Like, everyone needs to do better. And if you can't do better, I'm so good by myself. So, getting back to you, Leo, somebody is coming along at work. Now, could it be a problem? Yes, absolutely. Um, but who cares? Oh, that's the work card. I was like, how did I get there? Moral compass, work card. I don't know. The aggravated card of the shadow side is showing up, but it's also in the past. So maybe it'll be a secret work relationship for a while, but you both have to agree to it. Um, but I also think that at some point it's not going to matter. I think if you're having a workplace romance and somebody's like, keep it a secret, I think ultimately that same person is going to be like, no, uh, we're going to tell people. And it's like, okay, like go with the flow. Some of you are going after a water sign woman, but I think she's over it. And if you're having problems, Leo, with finances, again, remember I said it was going to change, but I don't know if this water sign person is willing to wait for your changes. So she might have to go. All right, money and karma. Anybody that wants to get pregnant, you will. There is a girl coming through and a new home. All right, here's the water sign woman again. You might have to let the water sign woman go. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. She's not interested in being a wife or being engaged, or I think there might be a problem with a child or your child or something like that. It's just a lot. So it's okay to admit that this is not the best for you, right? If anybody is going after a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, man or woman, I don't, now, nowadays, it's always showing up man or woman. It never used to show up this way. Choose the man, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Choose the man. All right. Love is false if you know you're being lied to. Do not justify someone else's lie. Love is not there. The minute a lie is discovered, love is not there. Stop negotiating because it just means they don't respect you. See, here goes the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius man for some, and a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries man. Choose the fire sign if those are the combinations that you have a choice with. Water sign still shows up as beautiful. Also, might be somebody foreign from out of the country, or might be someone that wasn't born in the same country as you. You are free to enter creative space, particularly spiritual, and you need to fight for your spiritual right to believe in something. Please fight. All right, I am done here. I'm at my final cards. I just wanted to look at romance. Stay strong, Leo. Please stay strong. Good is coming. Good is coming. Stay strong. I'd love to hear what creative spaces you all are entering. And I'm going to do a video on all my new creators that I've discovered because I absolutely love the way they explain their videos. I'm going to do a whole political, look, I left one card out. It is what it is. A whole political thing on my favorite political new content creators. So, oh, I know, LaShawn. I know, sweetie. Oh, look how accurate that was. I didn't even know that. Let me see what LaShawn was saying. Let me go back. Hi, Ayana. Yeah, LaShawn says I'm tired. She says my baby boy just took 1 year and a day rather than going to trial, risking getting 10 years. And I gotta move. Can't take all my animals. Oh, girl. Yes, I may have to go live with family until I find a place, and it's toxic. Oh, all while dealing with my daughter's death. I know. Wow. So you said your baby boy or your baby grandson? So rather than going to trial and risking getting 10 years. Wow. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, sweetie, but I definitely get it. I know. So I'm so sorry. Great reading. Thank you, Siobhan DeLeo. Thank you. All right, let's get your final outcomes and let's see what God has in store for you. Stay in there. Stay in there. That's exactly what the cards were saying. Stay in there. Oh, the writer. I think I got this for a reader last night. The writer. Let's see what it says. I'm not hungry because I actually ate a late lunch, and I like to eat when I finish a reading, but I have nothing here to eat. It's all right. I got salad. I could eat salad, I guess. All right, the writer. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, let me change something here. Not March. Banner. Edit. March. April. APRIM. Okay, save. Save. March. April. The writer. Look out, goddess. Look out, goddess. The passionate and speedy writer is on her way. She's perched on a black unicorn. The writer has her eyes focused ahead as she charges in full of passionate change, news, and activity. If in the recent past you felt like you've been experiencing delays, setbacks, blockages, delays, um, that time is over. And forward moving is rapidly approaching, even if it's not there already. If it's in love, the writer can often indicate new love, quickly rushing in, either in the form of a new partner or new energy within an existing union. It can be passionate, but be cautious, as in some cases it can be temporary. But sometimes, if something comes in passionate, I would say dive in. And if it dissipates, oh well, at least you got that moment to, like, feel the energy of love. The writer is notorious for writing in quickly, but she enjoys the ride. So much so that she often doesn't stay. So enjoy the ride while you can. If it's in career, a new and unexpected opportunity may be headed your way. Know that you may have to act quickly and decisively, because in a blink of an eye, the writer will pass you by. So take advantage of this opportunity, because often by acting at just the right time, we create the ideal path towards something more positive and permanent. All it may take is swift and immediate action. In health, it's about your legs, your knees, your feet, and your joints. Exercise may be needed. All right. Now, just getting back to LaShawn, is there a way that you could open up a TikTok or something and maybe help people with some of the things that they're going through with some of the Oshun, Yoruba, or Ifa knowledge that you have, or Haitian? Is that possible? I feel like your energy needs to change through the spirit work, like not hiding it anymore, like just being, being the spirit. Is that possible? Also, if you want to, love the message, right? Thank you, sweetie. If you want to still talk about your daughter, which I don't know if I gave you her name, this is the best medium in the world. I love her dearly. Just talk to my friend Deborah Hookie. All right. Let's go to deborahhookie.com and reach out to her. All right, sweeties. It was an interesting message. I love you all. You deserve a very long message, because why? Because you're Leos. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye.
Leos, gather close. This is your sun. Tracy Brown light. Feel the love intertwine. You're the sun, burning bright in the sky. With every step that you take, you fly high. A creative force, a spirit untamed. In the warmth of your glow, we all feel the same. Treasures untold. Each moment you rise, a spark in the dark.